Hey guys, and welcome to a long-awaited video. I haven't done one of these for a long time. It's my photocard collection update. I am a bit lazy and a bit rubbish to be a photocard collector, so I've always kind of had like moments when I've been full on collecting stuff, and then moments when I've not. And I've made some decisions in 2020. So this is kind of going to be the start of my photocard collecting journey, as it were. So I apologize in advance for the state of my binders. I'm not professional as yet. I don't have all the stuff that I require, but I did used to have a boy group and a girl group binder, and it was like an old, like just a normal ring binder. So I have actually bought two new binders. They're like presentation binders that I bought off Amazon from Elba. And yeah, so the way that I've kind of got it at the moment is I've got a folder with stuff that I'm gonna be collecting or potentially want to collect, and then like a boy group folder and a girl group folder with kind of like a bit of yeah, I'm not quite sure. So I thought what I would do is just show you the folder where I'm kind of collecting, because this is kind of like the most going to be the most active folder. And I apologize, I don't have like a pretty folder as yet. I haven't had time, so I haven't really got anything to kind of like pretty it up yet. So yes, so I have one of these in the inside, and I've just got a couple of random things in here just for the minute. But yeah, NCT are a big reason why I'm going to be collecting some bits and pieces. So yeah, I recently made the decision to collect this set because I pulled Doyoung, of course, and Jungwoo in my albums, and then I want to collect Taeyong, and I also potentially want to collect Haechan. So I thought, well, if I get those two, and I saw this one really cheaply on eBay and I bought it. So yeah, so this is kind of the first thing that's going to be in my, I thought I'd have it at the front because it's so pretty. So yeah, so I've got Tail and Dongwoo and Jungwoo at the moment, and then I've got a couple of Taeyong stickers from Limitless. And then this is the start of my Taeyong collection. I do have his fire truck photo cards coming. I ordered them like a few weeks ago. They're not here yet, but with the world the way it is, I'm sure they'll be fine. And then I have this cherry bomb photo card. It's not like an official one. It's from the SM Town Museum, which is a bit random, but okay. So I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do about these. And then these are the times that I pulled Taeyong. So I pulled his Superhuman card and both his Neozone T cards. And then I bought his version of Awaken with his photo card early in the year. So glad I did that. And then I did pull one of his cards on my Super M album. So yeah, that's kind of the start. His cards are expensive. I'm going to have to probably mortgage my house. Not quite sure how I'm going to explain that to my husband, but you know, we shall see. And then this page is, well, I have my one Haechan photo card because I really do want to collect Haechan. He's my dream bias and just like a general bias wrecker for 127. I just love him. And the reason why I've got my Doyoung cards, so Doyoung loves me so much. Like every time I open an NCT album, he's there. And the thing about collecting photo cards that I love is the backs, and I love how the backs all match and everything. And I kind of was thinking, oh, so if I have a row of Taeyong and then maybe a row of Haechan, and then I'd have a third row, so maybe I should collect a third member. And I feel like I've got half of his collection anyway, so potentially I might collect Doyoung as like a filler. As much as I love him, his cards are so pretty. Like, look at his eyes, they're so pretty. So yeah, I do have quite a lot of his cards, so yeah, maybe I should. Right, this page I've actually set up properly because this is kind of like what I'm aiming for this binder to look like. I'm going to collect Yang Yang as well from Wavy because I love this boy so freaking much. So I was quite fortunate with the new album. I pulled one of his cards and both his circle cards. And then I recently bought his circle card from Takeoff. His photo card is like tough, as well as his sequel card. So yeah, so I still need to get those two and then his other Awaken the World one. I have got this one on its way, so I ordered it at the same time as I ordered other stuff, like like Taeyong's photo cards and some other things. So hopefully, and then I've just got some little freebies stuck in there just as a filler. My fillers are really old and crappy, so they get progressively worse as the binder goes on. So prep yourselves if you're a perfectionist, because I want to be a perfectionist and I probably will, but I ordered some like little like clear things to go in, which isn't really going to be helpful, but yeah, we shall see. I have his official postcard from Takeoff, and then I have his sequel postcard, which I bought recently, so I'm very happy to have found that from a UK seller. And then like I have my Hyoyeon cards, because I have been attempting to collect Hyoyeon for years, and I'm still like I'm not even sure whether this is something I could do, but she is like one of my ults, so I've kind of got this binder as like all the SM stuff together and like boy girl boy girl. I'm so used to having my like boy groups and my girl groups separate. I'm finding it difficult, so yeah, potentially that's something I want to do. And then like I do kind of want to reimagine my Lay collection, because I love this boy so much, and he's not an EXO currently, but you know, I just love him. So I recently found his snow globe, and I think that's kind of why I'm like I want to put him in my like collecting binder. So yeah, I do have a lot of his cards, obviously not all, but there's something that I want to kind of like start on, because I have a lot of like the older rare cards and things like that, so like why not? So yeah. And then we come to my biggest thing, because the part of me that was like obsessive in the past about photo card collecting was for red velvet photo cards. Red velvet cards for me are like the most beautiful. They are so gorgeous. The backs are beautiful, and I in the last couple of years have just been rubbish, and I've just not been very active at all. So as you can see, I started off really well. So ice cream cake, and then the red, and the velvet, and then Russian roulette, and then we got into rookie. And in March, I bought this card in March before all the COVID and lockdown and stuff, and it arrived in June. I didn't think it was gonna arrive, so I've completed my rookie collection. So that's the last collection that I've completed, just to give you some kind of warning. There are a couple that I'm close, but like the yeah, just so yeah. So for like Summer Magic, I'm only missing another Wendy card, so that's something I'm looking for. And then, well, we go into Perfect Velvet, and there's like an Irene card missing, and I've got a Joy card missing, and a Yeri card. It's not so bad. And then we come into like Bad Boy, and as you can see, we've got some gaps. I've not got fillers on everything, because if they've got a white page underneath, I'm kind of like trying to save my white papers. So yes, I have some gaps that need to be filled. And then it just kind of like gets progressively worse. So Summer Magic. You know, my clay cards, I only need to get 2. So that's good, isn't it? Yeah. RBB, I literally have both Wendy cards and a Yeri card. No, that's the Reve Festival. It's Irene. Oh god, my brain. Yeah, is it right? Oh my god, hang on. Right, okay, just ignore me. It is an Irene card. My brain just was in like old lady syndrome. So yeah, so we go into the Reve Festival, and things are not really that great. So this is going to be, I keep making these expensive decisions. Like, as you can see, there's like 2 cards on this page, and then yeah, like 1 Irene card for the finale version. So yeah, we shall see. We shall see how we get on with that one. So I am looking for sales and trades for good prices and stuff. So yes, if you can help me with any of the stuff that you see in this binder, like let me know. My sugar cards, obviously, like Yoongi is like one of my ults, so I really feel like I should be getting on track. I was doing really well like to begin with, and then like the Love Yourself era hit, and there was just multiple cards, and I just never kind of like recovered. So yeah, so as you can see, I have all my Yoongi cards kind of here, and yeah, so I'm looking for anything I'm missing, really. I keep choosing other people that I like. I really want to collect Yeji, but it's JYP, and I really love Yeji and her cards though, so I'm not really sure what's gonna look, but I've kind of put her in here for like a potential thing to collect. So yeah, Yeji's kind of like there. And then Taeyong, I haven't really been collecting Taeyong for so long now, and I'm not a once, I like twice. I've just when I started off so well with my Taeyong collection, and then it just kind of, the JYP like 10 freaking photo cards an album kind of happened. So I'm just going to be a bit of a cash kind of collector maybe. So I tend to try and find her cards like on eBay for like cheap and stuff like that. So and then I really want to collect I am like Changyun is like been my bias since day one, and I really would like to expand his collection. So yeah, we shall see. We shall see what happens with that. But yeah, you know, I have a couple of pages of him, so it's a good place to start. But it's about finding his stuff for good prices, I guess. So look at this boy. Oh my god. And then I put my Bommy cards in here because I've always wanted to collect Bommy, but I just have the worst luck and I can never find her cards for good price. So she's kind of in here like Hyoyeon, like maybe we shall see, we shall see. And then at the back we have San from 80s. Like, I really want to collect his cards. I made a good start, but yeah. So these are kind of all the bits and pieces that are on my radar. I'm gonna pause. Right. So in this binder is just random stuff. Oh, Renzo, where you going? So if I just kind of like, we'll talk through the stuff that I'm happy to sell or trade. So I'm not planning on keeping any of these circle cards. So if you're looking for them, like, let me know. These are my wavy cards as well. I would much prefer to try and trade these for Yang Yang, or the ones I'm missing, but I'm happy to sell them. And then these ones, I'm always looking more to like trade for like the ones I'm collecting. But if you're desperately looking for something, like you can buy. So yeah. And then my Big Bang collection, I don't really know what to do with my Big Bang collection, about whether or not to put it in my little binder, because obviously I am keeping my Big Bang collection, but I'm not actively collecting it. So the only thing is I want to finish this set. I keep saying that, but yeah, it's the 4th mini album, so there's 3 cards I'm missing. So those are kind of on my radar. I just need to I sometimes see them on like Japanese proxy sites and stuff. I'm not collecting their made cards, so I'm not too fussed about the made cards. If you've been subscribed to me for a long time, you remember this struggle. Oh my god. So yeah, random poster just shoved in there, you know. Dear, I wonder what that noise was. I think my husband's laptop's making like party sounds over there. So yeah, so like my Big Bang collection's just, it is as it is. It's not like currently active, so it's not like moving, but I still treasure everything in here. So it's like, I don't know, maybe I should have like a binder just with my YG stuff. What do you think? I'm after advice as well, guys. Like, if you fancy giving me some advice, then by all means, like, let me know. Where do you keep your concert tickets? So like, I keep all my concert tickets in my binder, just so I know that they're like safe. But I don't know. Oh, this might be new. I have Big Bang star cards now, so I am looking for these. I'm happy to buy them for a good price. I don't want to like trade them for proper like official album photo cards of anyone. But you know, yeah, it starts off not very good, but then it gets a bit better. I think the only way I'm gonna like be able to complete this is to like just keep buying it off of like Japanese proxy sites. I haven't actually bought anything as yet, so yeah, we shall see. But yeah, then we go into like my icon section. I don't really collect icon. I was sort of collecting song. It's still my bias, but I'm just like, I'm not really, I've got enough to collect. I don't need to collect anyone else. So yeah, but yes, if anyone is looking for anything specific, my BTS stuff, So I think everything in here is pretty much up for trade of sugars if I don't have sugars, or sale if you're looking for something specific. So yeah, so we shall see. I miss BTS. I want them to make a comeback. I don't have any of this for sugar, so I don't have that one, don't have this one, and I have a Jimin and would like to trade for sugar, please. So yeah. Yeah, another concert ticket. Oh, these are all like from Japanese like releases and stuff like that. And then my Monster X cards. These are the Monster X cards I own that I'm not looking to keep. So if you're looking for any of these and you've got something that I want, and obviously we can do a trade. Like Changyun, obviously this is random. Okay. Changyun really just did not want me around at all. Young one loves me though. Like honestly. I have got like a Sale&Trade account on Instagram, so I'll go ahead and link that below if you're interested. I will deal with everyone that way. If you are interested in anything, then let me know. Rest of my 80s cards, these are unofficial, so just ignore those. So it's just that one, that one. And then CIX and AB6. And then Stray Kids, I really wanted to collect Changbin and Jisung. That's kind of why I've got them all on here, because I'm like, nah. Very attached to them, but I'm not collecting Stray Kids, so all these Stray Kids are up for sale or trade. And then my EXO, I'm only interested really in Lay, so I am really unsure about selling anything on this page for the moment, but this one is a definite go. Oh, hang on, coughing fit. Okay, lovely. And then my Timming cards. I love my Timming cards, so I don't think they're like for sale or trade. I just love them as they are. A random Kai. I just like shoved him in there, but Super Junior. And then as we kind of like work our way towards the back of this binder, you will see that it's like older groups that obviously aren't really around anymore. Oh my god, my Dongapi. So I used to kind of collect his cards. You'll find I used to kind of collect a lot of stuff and never fully collected a lot of stuff. I got his Headache cards. Did you guys check out his Headache release? Oh my god, it's so good. I've been waiting so long for this boy to debut. Like seriously, I love him so much. I'm so glad I got to see them in concert. Seems like a lifetime ago. FT Island photo cards. I did have more, but I didn't want them in this binder, so they are elsewhere. Dear. Infinite. I used to try and collect Hoya. Again with the trying to collect Hoya. I'm not interested in collecting anything in this binder. It's only in the first binder now, just to confirm. Kunakun. I don't really know why my winner stuff's here and not with like Icon. But hey, it is what it is. So as you can see, this is all like old stuff that I've just got in my binders. So yeah, a lot of these groups, like I don't buy their albums, or they've disbanded, or some New East cards here. And yeah, that's the boys. That's the rest of the boys. Right, and then the last binder is my girl group one. So this is just a mixture of things I'm keeping, I think, or selling. So first of all, 21 are like my alts. So none of this is up for sale. Or trade. I'm very proud. This is my favorite page with all my 21 cards on. Oh my god, it's pretty. Oh, so pretty. Yeah, and then just like my crush cards and my bomb cards. I keep Blackpink in here as well, just because I don't actively collect them. I just kind of keep what I pull. But, you know, I might move this to my collecting one. I'm not 100% sure. So, yeah. These cards were weird, weren't they? Dreamcatcher, I don't really collect them. I just keep what I pull. But if you are looking for specific ones, I'd like to keep like my Danny, Sua or Sion. So anything else, like Ziyu loves me. So anything else would be up for trade if you want. I'm not really too fussed about this collection at all. I tend to just have the albums. So yeah. I do have 2 Dammies. So yes, and then this is just like random polls and stuff. So like Everglow and Idol, just kind of like here. And then these are just some random Twice freebies. I do have some other Twice photo cards that I'm selling. They're on my Instagram. I've just not included them in here. My other Girls' Generation cards, which I don't think they're up for sale or trade, but by all means, if you're looking, I definitely know I'm not getting rid of this Taeyeon card. I'm quite attached to a lot of them though, so it'll probably be a no. I'm terrible. I just love my Girls' Generation cards. They're one of my alt groups, so I'm like, no. The rest of my A-Pink cards, these are all up for sale or trade. Their comeback in this year was amazing. I loved it so much. FX, AOA, ugh, God, After School, Girls' Day. I really miss Girls' Day. What happened to Bestie? Oh, God. I think my albums, they're filled with so much old stuff. It kind of bums people out, so I'm really sorry. Sister. Okay, these are all the groups that I've disbanded. Tiara, 4 Minute. I'm sorry. Just welcome to the sadness. And yeah, just a load of random stuff. So yes, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. By all means, if you're interested in anything, you can leave a comment down below, or you can hit me up on my Instagram, which I will leave the link for that down below. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed and stay safe. And until next time, ciao.